In Lewes, professors, students, and experts work to grow oysters from just a small seed and bring attention to the oyster industry. Local farmers visited a hatchery today near the Broadkill River, where they received 50,000 oyster seeds and the opportunity to grow them all on their own. Coast TV News reporter Brendan Conroy shows us how 500,000 oyster seeds are being grown during this process.
It all starts with water filling the tanks where the oyster seeds are held to help them grow. To keep them healthy and ready for their next steps, this whole project has been in the works for over 2 years. Assistant Professor Edward Hale cleans mud off the oysters. Hale and students at the University of Delaware worked to make this idea come to life. Hale says,
Eastern oyster is functionally a keystone species. So for us, today is very much an economic day, right? We're helping the coastal economy. So the more oyster farmers we have, the more oysters we can grow, the better we're going to do for our local environment. And I think making that connection is really important.
These oysters start small. Hundreds, even thousands can fit in your hand.
What you're looking at right here are fresh post-seeded oysters. This silo right here has 600,000 of these little guys in it, whereas this silo a little bit further down has some of the faster growing oysters, and it holds 6,000 of them. Pretty soon, they'll be ready for the farm.
Mark Nardi is a farmer in the area. Nardi picked up some oyster seeds to grow himself. Nardi says he's
super excited about the possibility of a locally grown oyster, locally sourced genetics and locally sourced oysters. From the gametes all the way up. It's not an easy task to start up a hatchery, and that they've got success enough to the point where they can provide us with seed is fantastic.
Hale pulls the oysters for a routine check. He expects this project to continue for years to come. In Lewes, Brendan Conroy, Coast TV News.